Welcome back, my lovely people. Last episode, we started off our quest, got Chikorita as our starter, and wandered up to Mr. Pokemon's house to pick up an egg from Mr. Elm. Got beat up by some posh Mr. Pottsman, and ended up back here at New Barktown after giving all our information to the police. Now we're going to start off on our quest. Professor Elm suggested we take it and become the champion. So let's set back off for reals. I've seen you a couple times. How many Pokemon have you caught? Would you like me to show you? Yes, I'd much rather learn from you than some old man. I love Rattata's little butt shake there. Also, fun fact, this guy's secondary color, like of his hair and shirt, will match your gender. So if you're playing as the male trainer, he'll have red as the shader, while females will use blue. Look at you catching Rattatas like it's nothing. That's how you do it. If you weaken them first, Pokemon are easier to catch. That is indeed true. So while I meander through this route, I'll go over the new encounters we can get here finally. And there's quite a few now that there's day cycles, so I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, first up is Pidgey. Standard normal flying type, nothing special about it, evolves all the way up to Pidgeot. It's kind of one of those average Pokemon, but it's below average all around. Did get a buff this generation though, because Gust, which was normal last generation, got changed to flying type. So once you hit level 9, you can actually hit bug and grass types. Then there's Rattata and Raticate. Pretty good attack, okay speed, nothing special. They're good early game catches, but they're gonna drop them really quick. Then we go into this game's version of the early rodent, Sentret, which evolves into Furret. Just like Raticate, nothing special. In fact, it's a little bit weaker in exchange for being a little bit faster. So, you know, catch it if you think it's cute, but there's no real reason to catch it otherwise. Then, if you're playing Crystal version only, during the morning and during the day, you will find Hoppip. Don't have any moves but Splash though, but so, like a little mini Magikarp, but they're not going to be that good. They're grass flying, it evolves into Jumpluff, which is a fast flying grass type, but flying grass also comes with a lot of weaknesses that you gotta plan for. Then during the night, and this is pretty much on every single route, you can find Hoot Hoot and Noctowl, special attackers with good defense, low speed though, and unfortunately being normal flying type themselves, they don't have any good stab moves to use, so this generation, they're meh, they're good for bulk, but that's about it. I wanted to take a break, so I saved to record my progress. Do like this route up here is completely pointless. Story mode wise, you can't do anything with it, but there are some nifty little Pokemon you can catch up here. This guy even lampshades it. Different kinds of Pokemon appear past here. If you want to catch them all, you'll have to look everywhere. And he's right. Route 46 is actually one of the last routes in the game. So the Pokemon I'm looking for up here is very useful. But it's not Spearow. Do guess while I battle it, I'll go over the encounters that you can get up here too. Alright, so there's 3 new encounters you can get here. You got Spearow, which evolves into Fearow. You can catch it during any time of the day. I used one during my Pokemon Blue playthrough, and it did a really good job carrying me. It comes with Peck right off the bat, so you can fight all the bug types you can be fighting here. And then Fearow's got good speed and attack, learns the powerful Drill Peck, so definitely worth raising in that. Then there's Geodude. A rock type early in the game is an amazing thing. Evolves into Graveler, and then if you trade it, it evolves into Golem. Downfall is they've got nasty weaknesses to grass and water, so your team needs to be prepared for it. And if it's morning, you can find Wild Phanpy up here. It's a ground type all the way through, no dual typing, and it evolves into Donphan, which is a really bulky ground type. It has the elusive move Rapid Spin, which during the game isn't that useful, but in competitive, it can make or break a Pokemon. Gets rid of entry hazards, which in this generation consist of only spikes. Definitely worth picking up though, but it is rare, so you'll have to search quite a bit. I guess you do have to be careful about those darn birds if you chose the grass type as your lead. There we are. Geodude. It's really nice to have access to a rock type this early in the game, because the resistance to normal alone is a huge boon to it. But it also learns a lot of powerful moves, rock being one of the best offensive types in the game. So, just catch it. Easy peasy. Though, if you do choose Totodile Chikorita, you do have to be careful. Don't use your stab move on it. You will most likely one-hit KO it with Razor Leaf or Water Gun. So you've got the nice, long, tedious process of chipping away at it with Tackle. And missing occasionally, because Tackle's got less than perfect accuracy. Just to mess you up. There we go. Usually once you knock Pokemon below half health, it should be perfectly fine for capture. Let's do this! Ah, you broke free. It is never 100% guarantee you're gonna catch something. Could have been at full health and it could have been at 1% health. Wouldn't have mattered. If it was gonna break out, it was gonna break out. Proud of their sturdy bodies, they bash against each other in a contest to prove who is harder. Oh my. Give a nickname to my female Geodude? Why sure. Let's name you Amethyst. That's a female sounding rock. Let's use one of those potions that we got from the aid. Get you up to fighting fit and throw you right in the lead. Because Downfall coming in at level 2, you are a wee bit weak. I mean, your Tackle will still do some damage, and since you resist most everything thrown your way, you'll be fine. Oh, Geodude, let's get you some experience going against these peons. Oh, sorry, jeez, I'm choking on my own spit. Hello there, Sentret. You're a perfect target for me to repeatedly tackle. Jeez, you can tell we're untrained. We're barely doing anything here. Ooh, mighty critical. Well, that took way longer than it needed to. Thankfully, it got us just about over half our experience needed. So, you know, trade-offs. Let's go heal up at the Pokemon Center for that free healthcare. That way we don't have to waste any of our precious items. Can heal your Pokemon to perfect health, shall we? Thank you for waiting. You're fully healed. We hope to see you again. Yeah, that's right. They want our Pokemon to get injured so they can stay in business forever. I'm on to you, big Pokemon Center. Let's pick ourselves up some items here. We got $3,300. Get ourselves 10 Pokeballs. And a couple potions. 4 should be a do. And 1 antidote. Completely deplete our funds. Alright, let us embark. Now, once again, new encounters. That's the Downfall is such a short route, you're going to be seeing new encounters all over the place. Alrighty, so there are quite a few new encounters here. First off, during the morning and day, you've got Caterpie, which evolves into Metapod and Butterfree. Special attacking bug types, but they're not that powerful. Good for carrying you early in the game, though, due to their quick evolutions. Then you also have Weedle, which evolves into Kakuna and Beedrill. It's the physically offensive version of Butterfree. Bug Poison gives you some decent offensive coverage against grass types. Then during the morning, you have Ladybug, which evolves into Ladian. Don't use these Pokemon. As cool as Ladian is, it kind of sucks. I think it's got like, what, base 35 attack and special attack? It's got some okay special defense, but that ain't gonna help you much. Then, if you go into the nighttime, there's a couple new encounters here. Spinnerack is another bug poison type like Beedrill, which evolves into Ariados. It gets some pretty nifty moves like Psychic and Sludge Bomb that it can use. Then, in Crystal version only, there's Poliwag. You can get it, nice early game water type in case you didn't choose Totodile. It can evolve into Poliwhirl and then through Waterstone into Poliwrath, or trade it with the King's Rock into Politoad. And then you thought you were safe from them outside of caves. At nighttime, Zubats prowl the routes. Catch it, poison flying type, pretty fast, evolves into Golbat, and then if you get it really friendly, it'll evolve into Crobat, which is one of the fastest Pokemon in the game. Downfall is, they're not really that powerful yet. 3rd gens when they really hit their stride, but they're still pretty nifty. You can do some shenanigans with Fly and Toxic. Now I am actually going to capture me a Caterpie. I feel it'll be a nice contrast to the Beedrill I used in my Pokemon Blue playthrough. Ooh, this guy's gonna be stubborn about it, eh? I mean, I am hardly damaging it, but bug types tend to have really good catch rates, especially the early game ones. So get in the ball. Alright, you brought this on yourself. Prepare to get tackled by a rock. Though in theory it should be a one-hit KO. If you throw a rock at a tiny little caterpillar, it's gonna go squish. Squish, squish. Come on, you're lowering my speed, not my attack. I guess that 2-level difference is really gonna hurt me. Alright, now let's try some Pokeball action. Gotta remember, hit B and down at the same time. Eh. Come on, I can't get much slower. Yep. I'm not going to waste all 10 of the Pokeballs I just bought trying to catch a Caterpie. One of the most basic Pokemon to catch in the game. There we go. Yellow. Ball. Use. Toss. Break. Shake, 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 shake. Thank you. Caterpie, the worm Pokemon. It crawls into foliage where it can camouflages itself among leaves that are the same color as its body. Would I like to give a nickname? Yes. Cute little nickname for it. Marger in. Because it's butter-free. Look at that, we already got 2 Pokemon in our arsenal now. Still gonna focus on raising Geodude though, because level 2 is still not acceptable. And really, the situations coming up aren't going to be too favorable for it. So we'll get training in while we have the chance. Yeah, you elbow that bird in the face.
Yeah.
There we go, that was a nice long tackle fest. And I didn't get to level up off it. That's ripped up bogus. Here we have the best trainer in the entire Pokemon series. The meme, the man, the legend. The incomprehensible, all-powerful youngster Joey. With his top percentage Rattata. This thing will wreck you if you're not careful. Max IVs, best possible moveset. Has Water Gun, Hyper Beam, Hyper Fang, Explosion. Nah, really. It's just a standard Garden Variety Rattata. But I do love, in the remakes, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, his personal phone call when he calls you every now and then will be, "Man, my Rattata's so much different than all the other ones. It's like the top percentage or something." Also, I just realized, the first time you actually hear the standard trainer battle is against Joey. kind of gives them a little bit more pizzazz. Because, you know, first trainer battles against your rival, Mr. Potts in this case. And then you have to do a whole bunch of errands, wild Pokemon counters, then the old Rattata. Whoa! 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 Well, I guess we'll give Margarine some experience here real quick. Gosh, I didn't think I'd have to run back and heal up so quickly into this route. Should have paid attention to all those tail whips going on. Maybe Joey is stronger than I gave him credit for. Razor Leaf. Much better, much nicer. Ah! I lost again. Doggone it. Dog? What are dog? Is that a Pokemon? Alright, I'm gonna run back and heal. I'll meet you guys back up here. This convenient Caterpie battle on my way back to where we were will be what provides Amethyst the experience to level up to 3. Attack of 10, that's not too shabby. That defense of 11's nice too. And another Caterpie gives us the experience for level 4. Jeez, what are those little experience punching bags? I guess it's making up for our loss against Joey and his Rattata. Let's talk to you. Do I have to have more Pokemon in order to battle better? No, I'm sticking with this one no matter what. Hey, listen, can I get your phone number? I'll bring you for some battles. I'm a rookie too, so I think it'd be a good motivator. That's right. There's a lot of trainers here in the game that after you beat them in battle, you register their phone number in your Pokegear. They'll call you up for rematches or occasionally give you items or tips about Pokemon in the area. It's a nice little feature that gives some life to the world. This is the kid that must have beat Joey. We shall avenge him, our first friend. Youngster Mikey. No wonder he won. He had 2 Pokemon. One being a Pidgey. Yeah, that's right. I'm stronger now. I'm no longer the same rock I was 10 battles ago. I've become faster, stronger, harder, more Geody. Alright, let's share the experience here. I should not get one hit KO, and at level 2, Pidgey's not packing any flying moves yet. Woohoo! And you have a Rattata too! Copying off of Joey's style, I see. That is the best way to raise early level Pokemon that you've captured. Send them in, let the opponent send out their Pokemon, swap them out. They'll still get half the experience that you earn. There's an item you get later that can give them even more on top of that, but it'll be a while before we can get it. So don't even worry. Ooh, Rosemary's level 9. Look at her go. That's strange. I won before. Yeah, but your Pokemon are probably weak from that battle. Plus, I'm just better than you. By all accounts, I'm champion of Kanto in a previous life. No stealing! Darn it. I mean, you can try to throw them at enemies. It just, they'll block the ball. I'm not a trainer, but if you look one in the eyes, prepare to battle. No. He was there camping, waiting to catch anybody that walks by. Got ourselves a little bug catcher. Had the youngster class down there and the bug catcher here. They're just hobbyist trainers. They don't do it for a living, it's just something they do for fun. That's why their Pokemon are usually not that strong and they'll have multiples of a species, just so they can have a collection going. Thankfully, we're starting to out-level them. Just took a little bit of grit and determination. Can't wait till Amethyst picks up a rock move, though. Then it'll be really nice. We can squish all the bugs in our way. Say, don't you go losing to Caterpies now. I will disown you if that happens. And level 5. Sheesh. I should just have you on Caterpie cleanup now. But we do want to share the experience. Let's get Margarine. Yeah, let's get Margarine up in here. Worm on worm action. Just don't cross the stream when you're string shotting each other. That makes it a little bit raunchy. Woohoo! Level 5! Look at us go. My little worm's growing up so fast. Done. Arg! You're too strong! That's something else that they changed in this game. In Red and Blue, all trainers had the exact same name. All youngsters were called youngsters, lasses were lasses. And here, they actually have unique names. I really enjoy that too. It's like, aw man, it's not just youngster number 5, it's youngster Joey! More of the Pidgey spawn. Amethyst is just blazing her way up there. And we even got Defense Curl. Now we can increase our defensive power. Alright, she should be good enough for a little bit. Let's get Margarine back up in action. I better heal up too. I picked up those potions for a reason. Dark Cave. If a Pokemon can light it up, I'd explore it. Yeah, we have a nice little optional dungeon here. There's no reason to ever have to go into this cave during the story. But it's there, it lets you cut through to the other side of the region later on, if for some reason you don't have anybody that can use Fly. But if you try to go in it now, it's pitch black. Doesn't mean you can't aimlessly wander around here to encounter some of the new Pokemon. Shall we go over them real quick? Alrighty, morning time only, you might find Teddiursa rarely in Dark Cave. It's a pure normal type and it evolves into Ursaring. They have massive attack stats, downfall is their defense and speed is kinda low, so you know it's glass cannon-y in the max. Then, a 1% chance, if you're really looking, you'll find Dunsparce in here. It's nothing special, but it is based off a Japanese mythical creature. You would think that kind of title would give it some more stats, but no. It's got some moderate bulk, and 3rd gen gave it an ability to flinch things like crazy. It will become easier to find later through an event, but for now, if you find it, catch it. If not, don't sweat it. Now, I did just get through saying how Zubat, Golbat, and Crobat aren't exactly ideal users in this generation yet. They don't hit their stride till next gen. But you know, I do have fond memories with this Pokemon. My best friend traded me a Golbat during a Fire Red, Leaf Green playthrough I had done long ago when the games were new, and he had nicknamed it something just so... It's such a simple name, but it just stuck so well that I love raising Golbat and naming it this. So, we're going to bring up the legacy of the mighty Logtab. During the day, it gathers with others and hangs from the ceilings of old buildings and caves. Yes. See? Logtab. I mean, it's just the, you know, Golbat's name with the syllables flipped, but it just feels right. And it just, it's special to me. I raised that thing all the way up to a Crobat back when I had it. That thing kicked butt, too. This was back before I knew what effort values and individual values were, but it was a star player. So, you know what? Come along. You're joining us with your Poison Flying type. Sheesh, we already got, what, 4 Pokemon and we're not even into the first gym town yet? I walked too far today looking for Pokemon. Oh, my feet hurt and I'm sleepy. If I were a wild Pokemon, I'd be easy to catch. Poor guy. It's a bitter berry. Believe that snaps you out of confusion, so it has its uses. The bitter taste probably makes you go, whoa, and snap to your senses. I caught a bunch of Pokemon. Let me battle with ya. Fine, you little twerp. I do like how the bug catcher's overworld sprites are tiny compared to things like youngsters. It's like they're not that small. You were a rather annoying trainer, but I did manage to spread the experience all around the team. Aww. $32. Now oh, hey, it became nighttime in that battle. Yeah, it does switch over at 6, I guess. You do want to talk to this guy and get his phone number, though. He gives you a couple items. I believe he gives you berries and stuff. You're awesome. I like you. I look for Pokemon here every day. When I'm in the grass, I find all kinds of berries. If you'd like, I'll share some with you. So yeah, he'll periodically call you and like, here, I found a berry. Come get it. So he'll either give you fruits or rematches. Jeez, I forgot. Caterpie got poisoned in that battle against his one Weedle. So let's use that Poison Cure Berry. Now we're actually really close to the exit, so we're just gonna let one of my stronger Pokemon take the lead and we'll get to the next town. Of course, it wouldn't be fair if we didn't get at least one encounter before we left. And it's of course against Bellsprout, something my Geodude does not want to fight. However, you do want to catch one. It'll be useful for something later coming up. Speaking of Bellsprout, this generation actually was kind of kind to it. It's got high attack, which on a grass type isn't that good, but it got some new poison toys to play with, mainly Sludge Bomb. So if you have one with Swords Dance from Red, Blue, and Yellow, you can bring it up here and really do some damage. I mean, overall though, in story mode it's not going to be that useful. The lack of arms or legs means it's limited on moves it can use. Then, at nighttime out here, you can find Ghastly, one of the best special attacking Pokemon families in the game. They got good speed to go with it too, and their move pool is pretty massive. Evolves into Haunter, and then if you trade it, it'll evolve into Gengar. So, you know, pick one up. You can find them all over the place at nighttime, either in buildings or on certain routes. That is, if you want to have an advantage in the next gym. There we go, I spoiled it. I personally have plenty of Pokemon that can handle themselves, so I'm not going to bother with it. I do want the experience off of it though. Level 5 is a good level to beat up. Even got another level up on Amethyst. I found a good Pokemon in Dark Cave. I'm going to raise it and take on Falkner. He's the leader of Violet City's gym. Wonder what he caught. There's only so many Pokemon you can find in there. Hi there. Did you visit Sprout Tower? No, I'm just coming into town, buddy. I came too far out. I better phone home. E.T. phone home. And just like that, we're in our first city of the game, Violet. I'm going to the Pokemon Center, I'm going to heal up, and we'll call it a night here. So until then, you guys stay beautiful, and I'll catch you next episode.